Like I promised you the last time that we're going to make an amazing biryani without using tomatoes, today on our delicious journey, we're going to make a home-style chicken biryani. So I'm taking about half to 3/4 cup of oil. And now simultaneously, in another kadai, I'm going to heat about 1/4 cup of mustard oil. While the oil is getting hot, let me quickly get my whole spices. So 1 mace, 2 star anise, 10 to 15 peppercorns, 3 green cardamoms, 5 to 6 cloves, 1 inch of cinnamon, 2 black cardamoms. Now I'm going to take the shahjeera along with me. So add all these whole spices into the oil. A teaspoon of shahjeera or black cumin. And once they splutter and release their aroma, add 5 onions that are sliced. Now I've taken medium-sized onions, okay? Now you need to fry these onions till they are crisp and golden in color. Now the mustard oil is also hot. Here I have taken 3 medium-sized potatoes which are peeled and chopped into half. I'll just drain out this water. And as I have mentioned in my previous recipe, every 20 to 25 seconds, keep sauteing the onions so that they get evenly brown and crisp. Now the thing is that I'm a vegetarian by choice, but I love biryanis. So instead of making something separate for me, I just add potatoes. So I'm frying these potatoes for myself. So while we are frying the potatoes, do not add salt because it will release water and starch and it won't become crisp. So just let it fry in oil without salt. You know, when we have guests over for dinner, sometimes I find it very difficult to plan my menu and what I need, what I would want to cook and serve, and many of them have their little diet restrictions. So sometimes it becomes very overwhelming for me. I'm sure it must be happening for you, but somehow I have managed to crack how to make a complete meal in a very simple manner. So if you guys have any doubts or any issues while you're planning your party menus, don't hesitate to message me, yeah? And we can work things out with. So now the potatoes are getting crisp and golden. So I'm going to reduce the flame and cover it and cook them for at least 10 to 15 minutes. And now only focus on the onions. The onions are golden and crisp just the way I want them. And now I'm going to add a kilo of chicken to this. So this is a little above a kilo. Now saute the chicken with the onions till the color of the chicken changes. You can see the chicken is picked up the brown color from the caramelized onions and has changed its color as well. So now we'll add ginger garlic paste. Add 1.5 tablespoon of ginger paste. 1.5 tablespoon of garlic paste. And just saute this for a minute. Now these potatoes are almost done. So now we're going to add little salt to this. Just enough for the potatoes. 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. A teaspoon of red chili powder. Mix this. And now just shut the flame and we use the potatoes in the gravy. I'm just going to allow it to cook in the steam. So now let's add our spices. half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. I'm going to use a mix of yellow chili powder and red chili powder. So if you do not have yellow chili powder, don't worry. I'm just adding that to enhance the color of this dish. 2 tablespoons of red chili powder. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of yellow chili powder. This gives a beautiful color also to the biryani and you know that zingy taste. Now to this, I'm going to add yogurt, a cup and a half. Reduce the flame to a low. And now just keep sauteing this till the oil separates. So while we're going to saute the chicken with the yogurt and wait for the oil to separate, we're going to add some aloo bukhara, which is dried plums. This gives a lovely tangy taste to the biryani. So I'm going to add about 8 of them. And now we're going to keep sauteing this till the oil separates. You can see that the oil has started separating out. So we'll quickly add some salt. Now let's continue bhunowing the chicken. Now you can see that the oil has separated quite a bit. So we'll add the potatoes now. And now quickly add a tablespoon of garam masala powder. Mix this for one more time. I'm going to add slit green chilies, about 7 or 8 of them. Give it one final mix and cover and cook till the chicken is done. So the chicken is ready. I've already pre-cooked the rice like the way you make it for a biryani. So for almost 1.5 kg of chicken, I have taken 6 cups of rice, basmati rice. Now to shut the flame. So what we're going to do for the layering is very simple. So the mustard oil that I had used for the potatoes to get fried, I've added a little ghee to that as well because I don't want to waste that oil. Just going to smear the bottom of the urli with the oil. And now I'm going to add some rice. We'll add some saffron water to this. Some of this ghee and oil. Finely chopped mint, coriander, and some fried onions. Now add a layer of the chicken. Add rice again. Oh, I forgot to add the kevra water. This is optional if you can add. So I'm just going to add some kevra gel, saffron water, mint leaves, coriander leaves, oil, fried onions, and now the remaining chicken. Now we'll add the remaining rice on top. Follow the same procedure of kevra water, oil, saffron, mint and coriander, fried onions. And now I'm going to cover this and cook it on a dum, on a low flame, medium to low flame for at least 15 to 20 minutes. We kept the biryani on a dum for 15 to 20 minutes and allowed it to rest for another 10 minutes. Now I'm going to remove the cover. Amazing fragrance. Just going to remove some in a platter. The biryani is ready to be served. It's looking amazing. It's smelling amazing. And once we do a product shoot. My team is going to taste it also and tell me how it is. So try this recipe and keep watching Smita Deo.